Ashley Madison says people, even some women, are signing up for the cheating site still. Even after the big scandal.
There are
millions
thousands
of users.
of women. They just broke that story a couple days ago. There are more women signing up now than were on the site before.
Isn't that crazy?
Because the ladies found out it's just all guys on there.
Yes, waiting to cheat.
Right. And so the ladies like, wait a minute. Like, we've been over on, what's that other one? The
Plenty of Fish or any of those? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not on them.
It's cheating isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So what do you do if your spouse has been unfaithful? Sex and marriage therapist Leslie Gustafson, obviously here with some advice. So the big question is, can the relationship be fixed?
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
so let's move on. That was perfect.
Coming up next.
In fact, sometimes for many couples, the truth is this is an impasse or an opportunity where they finally really get real and have the marriage they've always wanted. But boy, there's a lot you have to work through. I mean, the first thing I would say to people is absolutely get help. If you were shot in the leg or the heart, you wouldn't sit there and go, wow, I'm just going to bleed out here.
Right.
This is trauma. This is emotional trauma.
And you got McDreamy as your doctor. That's not going to help.
No, you might
No,
want to
that might not help, but you want to go to somebody who absolutely knows about marriages and affairs and how to heal those and how to help those. You want to also include your friends, some safe friends. The issue is you end up wanting to tell everybody about your trauma and what's gone on, and you end up including too many people in that, and that just perpetuates the crisis. It doesn't really help get things on board because the emotions are huge.
Yes.
They're huge.
They're raw.
They're raw, and people want to do destructive things, and it's a scary time. It's really time to get help. And then you've got to ask your partner what is going on. Not all affairs are the same. A one-night stand is not the same as somebody who says, I'm in love with another person. I've been seeing her for 6 months.
Right.
It's really hard to hear the story, but you got to understand, what are you working with? And do you have a partner who's on board and remorseful and ready to heal?
Okay, so and there's a huge difference between, like you said, emotional cheating and physical cheating.
Emotional. What is the gravity of what went on, and what does it really mean? And it's hard to hear it. Don't do the details.
Thank you. I was just going to say that. Too many times people go, tell me everything, and all it does is just replay in your brain.
Yes, and it even creates more trauma because you're creating images when you hear something, or you're imagining them worse. Then you're comparing yourself and you're going over it and over it in your mind. It's so not good to do that.
Okay.
So you have to have two willing people who are ready to do the work and say, okay, I don't know if this marriage is going to work. I'm going to hold the outcome out here, but we're going to get in the process and work on it don't even try to make decisions right out of the gate about whether you're staying or you're going.
Oh, really? Just start the communication first.
Start the communication, get real help, and then get into a process. And if you have two willing people and a remorseful person who's turning it over and really sorry, there is absolutely hope. We've seen countless, really, this is our population we see all the time, come in super broken, get to a healing place, get to a deeper, more amazing, really committed and bonded relationship. Is it hard? Yeah. Super hard. But you could end up getting the marriage that you never thought possible.
I think for a lot of people, hearing it from a therapist that this can be fixed, if the two people involved are willing to fix it and to be honest about it, that is an amazing step, because a lot of people are they just drop the hammer and they just chop it. And
That's
they
it.
say,
Yeah, or they even have these own pacts. If he ever cheats or she ever cheats, I am out of there. When it really happens, it's so much more complicated than that, making the decision about whether to stay or go, or if there's enough in it to be saving. And a lot of times there really is. Sometimes you don't have a remorseful partner. They're still acting out. They're still going for it.
Yes, you're right.
You know, you don't have to sit there and set yourself up for repeated trauma. That's a whole different thing. But if you've got two willing people, absolutely, there's hope, and it can be repaired.
But you definitely need somebody like Leslie to help you work through that.
It's hard stuff.
Because there's a lot of emotions coming out, anger and everything.
Huge.
So to connect with Leslie, right? And forgiveness is forgiveness. You got to remember that.
And it takes a while.
You can go to authenticandtrue.com. That's how you can find her on Facebook, Twitter. She always answers back. I got to tell you, you are great in your social media. Yes, like you do. You answer everybody's questions, so I just love you. Thank you.
Oh, love you.
Advice.
Good luck, everybody.